ರಘುವೀರ್, ಹಲೋ
Yeah.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ?
Instagram ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದೆ. ಹಾ ಸರ್. ಹಾಯ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ.
ರಘುವೀರ್ ಬಂತು. ಹಲೋ.
ಹಾಯ್.
ಹಾಯ್ ರಘುವೀರ್. ಸೊ ನಾನೀಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ನೀವು ರಘುವೀರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್ ಹೆಸರು ಬಂದು ಜಿಯೋಸ್ಮಿನ್.
geosmin.
ಓಕೆ.
Correct. Yeah.
ಏನು ಜಿಯೋಸ್ಮಿನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಹೆಸರು?
So geosmin ಅಂದ್ರೆ basically it's a compound wherein when the first rain comes, okay, the earthen smell, uh, with it is also basically called it as a petrichor. The name
Okay.
of the compound of that how that smell emits. That compound name is a geosmin. So
Okay.
why we kept this geosmin name is we wanted to develop each and every product which again goes back to the soil, okay, and uh, decompose, and it doesn't pollute the nature.
Okay.
So that was the main concept.
Okay.
So because when you see current generation products, like we use a lot of plastic utilitarian products in our daily lifestyle,
Okay.
which is polluting the soil and the nature. So we wanted to connect those environmental aspects to our company organization name.
Okay.
So that's
So
why it's geosmin.
ಈಗೀಗ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೆಷನ್ ವೇರ್ ಐ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಟು ಅ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಒಂದಾಯಿತು, ಮೊನ್ನೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಿಯೋಸ್ಮಿನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಘುವೀರ್, ನೀವು ಫೌಂಡರಾ ಇದರದ್ದು? ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
We are three of us started this organization.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
there is
so whoever is watching it, ನಾನು ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರೆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್, geosmin.in. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ವೈಲ್ ವಿ ಚಾಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಹೇಳಿ ರಘುವೀರ್, ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಮುಂಚೆ? ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್?
Yeah, so I used to work with a corporate. Okay, so my last company was in KPIT Cummins. So I used to work as an automotive design engineer. So
Okay.
my work was involved in designing the interiors and exteriors of automobile components.
ಓಕೆ. ಏನು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗಾ?
Correct. I'm a
Okay.
mechanical engineer.
ಓಕೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಂದ ತಾನೇ? ಯು ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನವರೇ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, I'm basically from Hyderabad, Karnataka.
Okay.
Gangavati,
ಸರಿ,
like
ಸರಿ.
near to Hampi.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಯಾ, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ
So
ಆಮೇಲೆ
and
ಸೊ ಯು ವರ್ ಇನ್ ಆಟೋಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್, ದ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್
correct,
ಆಟೋಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ.
exactly. Yeah. So my domain was automotive, and
Okay.
so I worked there around 7+ years. Okay, in the
Okay.
corporate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so while I was working there, I was also involved in a lot of other activities, basically in wildlife conservation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
where we used to volunteer in some of the campaigns through some of NGOs, where in certain like Bandipura forest and all. So where they used to give us a task where to collect the plastics, okay, and thrown away from the visitors, or one example, like Gopal Swami Betta. There is one hill called a Gopal Swami Betta near that Western Ghats, where we went. Bunch of our people went there, and our main task was to stop all the people who are entering there, because ಒಂದು ಗೋಪಾಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಒಂದು ಜಾತ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ
Okay.
ಜಾತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಹಬ್, ಲೈಕ್ ವೇರ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೇರಳದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷದ್ದು ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು? ವಿಚ್?
ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇನ್ 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So he was then I was very much involved in such kind of activities. So
Okay.
ಅವಾಗ ದ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಜಾಬ್ ಏನಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಚೆಕ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋರ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಬಲ್ಸ್ okay and
Mm-hmm.
keep it aside and no disposable no eatables supposed to go inside the forest because the wild animals confuse that as an food and uh, instead of the organic thing as in plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic consume ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ they eventually they die.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the hitting line, like where I had that consciousness. So how our daily lifestyle, basically
Mm-hmm.
our daily lifestyle is leading to a different consequences. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, uh, very odd consequences. Like like we eat in the urban and the effects, the impacts of that is somewhere else. Okay, we
So,
like
so ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ so you're saying ನಿಮ್ಗೆ whatever your startup is about, those
uh,
ideas and all that came to you after that incident. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್
that. I mean, that was the first
starting off.
instinct, like where I got, yeah, the consciousness. So where I got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of consciousness about how to lead a life and how to live a life. Okay, more sustainably.
ಸೊ
So
ನಾನೀಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಎಕೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಲಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್.
yeah,
ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಜಿಯೋಸ್ಮಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್
yeah,
ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್? ಕೋಂಬ್, ಕಟ್ಲರಿ, oral dental care, and all that. So what was the why these products?
yeah. So these are the immediate switches where we can make, okay, yeah, where every individual can make. Okay, so we daily use bamboo plastic toothbrushes. Okay, and we dispose it off like in 45 days or 60 days. Okay, and we don't know the bad ill effects. Okay, after we dispose it. Okay, none of these, like 90% of our plastics we consume in everyday lifestyle are not
Mm-hmm.
recycled or
Mm-hmm.
not recyclable. Most of them are not recyclable. So that is one thing which we wanted to promote, the daily usable products which mimics the nature, also using a natural materials like
Mm-hmm.
bamboo, like other we work with a lot of other natural fibers as well. Okay,
Okay.
so
ಬಟ್
one
ನೀವಿದು
of the,
ನಾನು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಟಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಆಫ್. ಬಟ್ ವೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ಆಫ್ ವೈ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಚೂಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ? ವಾಟ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್?
yeah, the bamboo is most sustainable plant in the world. Okay, and bamboo India is the second largest bamboo grower. Okay, and the advantage of the bamboo is it grows way faster than any other tree in the world, in the planet. Okay, it
Mm-hmm.
grows in a day. It grows up to 4 feet. Okay,
Okay.
and there is a
Mm-hmm.
record up to it grows up to 1.5 meter. There's some certain species in northeast. Okay, and that is bamboo is itself is a sustainable because it's not just many confuse it as a tree, but it is not a
Mm.
tree. It is a grass. It comes under a grass family. Okay, and it is a plant. Okay, and
Okay.
the bamboo. There are a lot of other sustainable uh, connects to that because it consume it the carbon sequestration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the carbon sequestration, what it is in the environment. Okay, it is huge in the bamboo compared to any other trees. Okay, when you grow
Mm-hmm.
bamboo, it is also kills the carbon which is around the in the flowing in the environment, and that
So
is one
ಈಗ
more advantage.
I'm just reading someone's comment which says to sprout itself it takes 5 years ಅಂತ. So how do you, is
No,
that true?
no. So
Okay.
it grows it up to maturity in just 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's all about like how when you get a sapling from the nursery, okay, and where it is not well groomed with a lot of chemicals and all. So it need a particular ecology, okay, of a good soil, okay, when you want to grow with a sapling, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
it grows to the maturity in just 3 years.
Okay.
Okay, and once after that, it may last up to 50 to 100 years, and every 3 years, once it goes to the maturity, post that, Okay, it grows up to 3 to 4 feet every day.
Okay. So ಈಗ my few immediate questions ನಾನು as a viewer I'm thinking what they'll be curious in. Of course, carbon footprint reduce ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ we are all become very conscious now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's still a very creamy layer of the population. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ I think today the first concern is survival ourselves. So ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ people find this as their second, third, last priority to even think of carbon footprint and other sustainable living choices. So I'm just looking at your website and if you ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವೇನು ಟೂತ್ ಬ್ರಷ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. So how does what's the what's your team and how did you feel that this as a startup will work for you? I mean, what pushed you towards choosing these products? What is the reason?
Yeah. Yeah. So first and foremost thing, I'll talk in general, like in commercial aspect, like where can you make a livelihood out of promoting these products? Okay, definitely not. Okay, so it is not like a immediate money where you can make. You need to spend a lot of time and effort. Okay, and a lot of money too. We all bootstrap. Okay, I've been into this almost 5 years now. Okay, and I've traveled all along like entire India, working and learning how the clusters work, how these rural artisans, rural craftsmen work. Okay, and how does he make his livelihood? Right? So when you see any of our products in our website, it's all made from the decentralized unit, not with a big chunk of machineries. It's all handmade. It's 100% handmade. Right now, you see the amplifier. This is made in Channapatna. This particular product, okay, itself has a huge story and a lot of impact. So where you get to work with the local artisans, rural artisans, and also you try and revive the craft. The Channapatna craft was only defined and only been promoting as a toy makers. Okay, but we wanted to make something out of the craft. Okay, and also blend something which is like where it can connect to the current generation product, right? So obviously they're also expensive. When you come to these sustainable practices, the people feel it is expensive because they are not made as like a plastic product. Because the plastic product you make with a lot of machineries, in a second you make thousands and millions of it. Okay, but how much effort it goes and how much consciousness and what is the kind of craft it goes to make such a product makes a lot of difference. And when we work with these clusters, we'll try to revive the craft. Okay, we will save the art. We'll also generate the livelihood. Okay, and that will all add to the cost.
My
Then also,
question is, ನಾನು ಚನ್ನಪಟ್ಟಣ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ, I mean, from where I come from
yeah,
an film and art related, and we try to do the same things. See, as a consumer, I'm sure, like you said, it's not very easy to sustain. It's not a business that can sustain on its own or make big money out of it. My thing is, have you guys thought? I mean, I'm sure ನೀವು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. How to bridge this? What is it that the public needs to do or people need to do which can improve these things better? What are your ideas on it?
yeah. The first and foremost thing is like living a minimalistic lifestyle. Okay, so where you learn a lot of things. Okay, and it will increase the more consciousness and where this consumerism. Okay, where we all started with this particular project, like what I'm doing right now, it all started with like what we consume is what is that impact it is making, right? So when you want to live a conscious life, okay, you just think of like what I'm eating today. Okay, so when you go and buy a pizza or a burger for $300, okay, we it looks very fancy. Okay, but when we try to buy a vegetable, okay, or a fruit, okay, we bargain with the vendor, street vendor. Okay, so okay, so that when you try to differentiate these things in everyday life or everyday activities, okay, so that will bring in a lot of change. Okay, so that is how I changed myself. Okay, when I travel, I look everything with a lot of conscious, okay, and how the people live and what how they may be living with, like what are their livelihood options. So
See,
these
I'm
are the,
seeing ನೀವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, the ideology behind the product.
yeah,
I'm reading it. It's on your website. I understand shipping process irutte, and I know that it's a choice that an individual starts making.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
um, so it's been how many? 3 years, 4 years since you started? Either
I myself individually with individual capacity I started like almost 5 years back, but this organization is like 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Okay, so how? I mean, ಇದಕ್ಕೇನು? How are you guys raising your funding? ಅಥವಾ is it all based on sales?
We actually, our parent company name is called Indie Sutra.
Okay.
Okay, because I knew the potential, and one of my partner is an NRI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he lives in Europe, Germany. He's
Mm-hmm.
a resident, and he knew my work,
Mm-hmm.
and he also knew the potential of these products in the European market. So we
Okay.
wanted to something promote fair trade. So where
Mm-hmm.
you give a fair wages to the artisan who work on the product, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
also benefit him and give more work to him, and also promote to the next level, like where not just a domestic market to the international market. Okay,
Mm.
so that's where it started, and we did a lot of things in last 2.5 years. And so there are few things which I also wanted to promote here in India. So
Okay.
then we started geosmin. Parallelly, we started geosmin and started promoting in India itself.
See,
So
I have a
otherwise,
very interesting question. ನೀವು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ I've ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದರ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್. ದೇ ಕೀಪ್ ಟ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇದು ಆರ್ಟಿಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್?
artifacts,
ಹಾಂ,
like
ಸೊ
mostly ornamentals.
ornament. But why have you gotten into the oral care? Or why oral care? Because that is new. I've never seen so much of oral care ದೇ ಒಂದು ಪೇಜ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. What was the
Correct.
reason for oral care?
Yeah. So it was for the self health. The first and foremost thing is like a health. Okay, and where we use a lot of, for example, if we have a tooth powder, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
we have the it is a herbal tooth powder which is it is a, like almost 70 years old recipe. The Siddha
Mm-hmm.
doctor in Tamil Nadu who developed this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been personally using it more than 3 years. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we when I every day when I use it, I wanted, because this is the best replacement how you can uh, not pollute the water. When you use a toothpaste, any fancy toothpaste you take, okay, it has a foaming agent called SLS, parabens, okay, and it gives a very good aroma, and gives a good feel. Everything is nice, but it
Mm-hmm.
gonna pollute your water bodies. So we always
Mm-hmm.
blame the textile industries and the big peoples, but we small people, we sort of every individual contribute what is seeing now. Like I stay in Kengeri, we have a it is called as Kengeri Mori, but it is a Shubhavati river. Okay, so
Yeah.
since this COVID, it has come. You can see that 2 days before there was a Hindu article that Shubhavati water is clean now. So how is
Mm.
that possible? We individually also contributing. Also, the industrial waste is huge. I admit it, but we individually also contribute a lot, and then
Ma-
we try and
Yeah, so I have a question. I'm looking at the pricing as well. See, I mean, I completely agree to these things. And like ನೀವು ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ, one of the reasons why, uh, what is it, counter products, the regular
yeah,
toothpaste sells faster is because it's affordable.
yeah.
Right? And so ನಾನು ಈ ಥರದ್ದು, whenever I've seen products like these, ಈ ಥರ ತುಂಬ ಜನ, the ideology is right. Um, how to uh, how do we make it more affordable? What should increase? Should the demand increase? Will that make it more affordable?
See, the most affordable stuff is like start making yourself. Okay, you can make all those ingredients. Okay, you get all those ingredients. It's at home. Okay, if you want to make it affordable, the only way is to make yourself. Okay, the DIY. So if you want to get these things organically to the store, okay, it's no way possible because it is not industrially processed. It is all with a lot of decentralized process. We work with a lot of NGOs where the local artisans are there, like where they are not backed from the big corporate giant. Okay, they're all a small. They themselves harvest the bamboo. When we work with the bamboo, the the artisan himself go to the get the bamboo from the nearby forest or nearby plantation board, and then he makes a craft. The cycle is so sustainable. Okay, it is all contributes to the circular economy. So when we try and promote this at that consciousness, okay, we cannot afford to give it more cheaper because it is not industrially processed.
I
It is not
understand. So
industrially
Nanige,
processed.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
So what is industrially processed is cheaper. I mean, but human behavior is to look for cheaper product. For example,
Correct.
it's in all departments. Size of the company
Absolutely.
and yeah. So I'm only as a startup. Like for example, how are you looking at? I mean, ಈಗ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ startup condition? Are you all like in a growing stage? Do you see? I mean, how has this affected you as well? The current situation.
Yeah. So yeah, as I told, okay, when we started this, we started this as a company where we wanted to promote this to the international market because it is very obvious that India is a price sensitive market. Okay, we look at the price. Okay, we look at the different offers. Okay, what is in any product you buy? Like if you go to buy a toothpaste, you see the 20-gram
Mm-hmm.
extra and you buy
Mm-hmm.
that, right? So that is why we thought like let's start with promoting to the international market because there is a lot more consciousness there and even the price works there. So we sustained our venture, okay, doing exports,
Mm-hmm.
okay, initially, and I myself was connected to a lot of zero waste groups in North America and Europe,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and these zero waste is a new trend where the people are doing gardening, urban gardening, and switching to different alternate lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
practices. So there are huge group in UK and Europe and in North America. I was connected with those people way back, okay, before I started this, and
Mm-hmm.
with those people help, I was able to market my product, and in return, we started developing more and more products with natural fibers.
Okay.
We work with a we work with a Hollywood makeup artists now to make their beauty care products.
Mm-hmm.
So it's unbelievable. Yeah. So there are a lot of opportunities. It is just that how
So
consciously we look for.
you're employing people from which part of Karnataka right now? Chenpatna, is it mostly? Your setup is there?
We, no, no, no. We are all decentralized. We don't
Mm-hmm.
have our own manufacturing unit. There
Okay.
is an existing cluster. We try and collaborate with them, and
Mm-hmm.
we develop a product with them. Okay, the concepts will be ours, ideas will be ours. Okay,
Okay.
and we give them the work and try and help those artisans. That is all.
Okay. So right now in Bangalore, if we have to order something, it's only through online.
No, no, no. We have our products around 70 stores across Bangalore, organic stores. Like, for
Mm-hmm.
example, Go
Mm-hmm.
Native in Jayanagara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something like that. Like, we have all our products in Go Native in all the branches, like
Okay.
Organic World,
Okay.
okay, and
Okay.
Gramina Angadi, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly organic stores, you can see our products.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you now? I mean, we have like few minutes left. We also you can keep reading the questions. You can keep answering if you find something interesting. So how are your situations going to? Is it affected because of the COVID right now? And what is the bounce back
Yeah.
plan?
Yeah, obviously the domestic part is completely stuck. Okay, and we are not able to do any work. But otherwise, we had already in hand project. Okay, so where we used to work for the international clients. Okay, that are product development projects. So, uh, uh, like they themselves were aware that the conditions were gonna bad, and they are supporting us, and we are also supporting our artisans, giving them a
Mm,
pre-order. Okay, so like for example, Chanapatna. So we gave them a pre-order and we are contributing to them. So now from tomorrow, we'll publish and we'll up and pre-order option where if any of the audience can pre-order it, any public pre-ordering will directly donate 25% of the revenue to the artisans directly. So
Okay.
so that is how
Um,
we are surviving.
okay. Um, so right now, anyone who's viewing this website can, I think, get onto your website, right? And also visit. I think
Yeah,
visiting, they can order online, correct? You have
yeah,
deliveries.
yeah. Yes.
Okay. And is there a one guy's question? Size of the company? Is there a market at this price point? Are people open-minded? How do you read? You can probably close this session by answering that.
Yeah. So the size of the company, we are like around 7 people. Okay, so including myself. So we work with a decentralized pattern, so we don't have much employees. Okay, so and we have distributed our roles among 7 people. Okay, so that's how we work. And yeah, yes, obviously there is a lot of potential to these products. So now, if you think through consciously, like why is this happening? Okay, why the water is clean now? So it's
Mhm.
all that itself is an answer. Like it's about our bad lifestyle. We
Okay.
demand the textile. We demand the nice shirts, nice pants. So we don't know like how much it pollutes the water in dyeing process. So you switch to organic cotton, organic. See, when you switch to a sustainable lifestyle, there are a lot of other options. Okay, but yeah, so there is a lot of potential. The people are looking the
Mhm.
alternatives. Okay, but there are a lot of avenues and forums where you can connect through to learn
Mhm.
more. And yeah, the revenue model, to answer the revenue model, yes, we are currently handling international and domestic, and we ourselves now in a product development company. We work with a diverse natural materials. Okay, as like a bamboo, we work with a sisal fiber. It's a plant fiber which is available in Tamil Nadu, and we work with banana fiber. Okay, in Sirsi. Okay, so there are a lot of such
Okay.
fibers available to develop alternate products, and definitely there is a
So,
lot of potential.
in a nutshell, okay, someone's asking for the website name. It's geosmin.in. I'll be posting more link after we finish this session. So, in a nutshell, to say, everyone who's trying to be more eco-friendly, who likes the earth, who wants to live and leave behind a planet which their children can continue to live in, should think of these products for sure. And do you also have a range of, do you want people who will design and come up with more innovations? Would you be interested in getting such things, or do you
Yeah,
have in-house?
no. We have in-house like myself. Okay, because I travel the most. I see a lot of people at the craft, the
Mm-hmm.
different fibers, because to get that level of consciousness, typical design process doesn't work with us because you need a
Mm-hmm.
marketing. You need to know understand the market as well, and also what product and what material works. It's a kind of process to develop any such products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you can still shoot an idea or things
See,
you
I
do
don't.
work with. Uh,
I'm
certain
from whatever limited knowledge I have of these things. I'm just sharing it and see if it is of any use. For example, I can see there are a set of products right now, and I'm just thinking that if my intent was to create more eco-friendly products, but I don't know anything about it. Maybe
yeah,
if you can have something on your website where something that I am using every day, and I can just drop in this idea and say, "Do you guys can you create something like this?" If you can have a
we
feedback
have
system, do you have that where people can contribute?
yeah yeah, we have that for in another website
Hmm.
called www.indisutras.com.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this Indisutras is a parent company. Okay,
Hmm.
where we do only product development.
Acha.
Okay,
Okay. So I'll
yeah,
tag
so
that
we
as
can.
well. I don't see that link here, but I
I'll
shall do
I'll
that
message
to.
you. I'll
Uh, okay.
I'll DM you I'll just
No,
put
no.
in the comment.
No, it's okay. Once I share this whole thing, so I'm looking at your shop right now. You have a bamboo
Okay.
amplifier, which I definitely want to see how it functions. I'm sure I mean, I want to hear how it sounds. And then cutlery looks interesting. Notebook, and then there's combs. What is vegetable produce cotton bag? It's a carry bag, is it? And it's
No, it's not a carry bag. We use a lot of plastic bags to put in the refrigerator, right?
acha, okay.
So you can directly take these set of produce bags.
Mhm.
It comes with set of 5. So where you can
Uh-huh.
put your vegetables and directly put it in the refrigerator.
Okay. So
Yeah.
your other products are mostly the acoustic amplifiers. How is it? How are people choosing it? Has it been a good feedback for you on amplifier?
Yes, yes, yes. We've been like we did a lot of corporate orders too for a
Uh-huh.
gifting, okay, and all of
Okay.
this. It really works. It actually amplifies 3 times
Acha,
uh,
okay.
of the mobile sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something I would like to try. Toothbrush, of course. I think the rest of what you have is all the oral care stuff. So
Oral
like
care,
I
yes.
said, yeah, I mean, I hope you and your guys come up with more products,
Sure.
and I will share your story after this call. And
Sure.
anyone who's watching this video call will be available as a story for next 24 hours on Instagram. And we also have a recording happening for YouTube. So that will also be available in about 30 minutes. And so geosmin.in, and whoever is interested in designing or giving ideas to Raghuveer, please go to their website. I'm sure he'll be more than
Yeah.
keen, and to just hear what a consumer wants, and I'll start dropping in some ideas to whichever. Okay, so Raghuveer, I think I lost you on Instagram, but you must be still there on my WebEx. I shall be ending the Instagram live now, and good luck. Thank you for watching. So that was Raghuveer on. This is my third session for startups from Bangalore. Um,
Sorry.
so this was about geosmin from Raghuveer of Geosmin spoke to me for about 30 minutes now. Do visit his website. It's mostly about sustainable products using bamboo as the basic material. So thank you everyone. Tomorrow another startup we may, if we zero down on one, we shall be talking to them, and stay safe, stay inside. See you.